and that it may be, but little kids don't know the difference. My nephew's really into Stranger Things. He's gonna love it, even if it's not great. So just give it to the kids. You know, you don't like it, just, I don't know, I haven't seen it. Maybe it's not. Is it not for kids? I don't know. Clavicular was terminated from YouTube yet again, 6 months after his original channel was terminated. I mean, he did OD on live, so that's probably grounds for termination, right? We have Sydney Sweeney facing Euphoria backlash because of the thoughtless depictions of adults pretending to be actual infants, which I do have a problem with. A big problem with that, especially with what's going on right now. I don't think this should be used. The show is, whether you love it or hate it, the show is weird. And I think it's taking it too far. Okay. The Stagecoach Festival was forced into a brief evacuation due to high winds. I watched some clips from the Sloan. If you don't watch Sloan, watch Sloan. Sloan. He covered some stuff that happened at Stagecoach, and Ashton Kutcher and Mila were there, and they were like up on stage trying to sing with Sydney Sweeney. It was weird. I don't know. To each their own. Then we have Maverick star Klay Thompson facing cheating allegations from his girlfriend Megan Thee Stallion. And everybody's up in arms about it because they were kind of an odd couple to begin with, and then people didn't see him as attractive, and then they thought she wasn't his type either. So now they have all these allegations. How long has it even been? Doesn't feel like it's been that long. After these allegations, she did end the relationship, as she should. There's a campaign to remove David's music from Spotify. Also, you guys, they got that David is the one that allegedly killed that 14-year-old girl that he was seeing. Again. And when they got his phone was full of CP. So there's that. What times are we living in? What is going on? Elena Bonham Carter departs White Lotus. Just days, 4 days into filming, which is crazy. I mean, isn't there contracts and I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever hear what really transpired there. We'll get to more White Lotus in this. It's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. Jake Reiner, the deceased's oldest son. Oh, I said the Jake Reiner case. It's not the Jake Reiner. What is the Nick? Is it Nick? Okay. So this is Jake. The oldest son breaks his silence and says that he is going through a living nightmare. And you have to think, not only did he lose his parents, but he's losing his brother, who he probably also loves. Just tragic. Now Megan Thee Stallion exits Broadway. She was doing Moulin Rouge. I'd actually like to see Moulin Rouge in Broadway. Anyway, possibly be doing other than that, if that's what you're doing? Laura Dern replaces. Okay, so this is the White Lotus is gonna be okay because my girl Laura Dern is replacing Helena Bonham Carter on season 4 of White Lotus, and I love Laura. Do I love Laura more than Helena? Yes, I actually do. So let's go. We've got Harry Styles and Zoe Kravitz reportedly engaged. And then this leaves Channing Tatum reportedly surprised. I guess they've been seeing each other for a year and they're engaged, and her ex is Channing Tatum. But I think he got with her right after his divorce. I don't know. Messy celebs will be celebs, you know. Taylor Swift files a trademark applications to protect her image and her voice from AI. Do we all have to do that? How does this work? We have Matt Damon and Ben Affleck paying tribute to Robin Williams as the person that impacted their professional lives the most, which I do find a little crazy because I don't consider either of them comedic. Like, I get it, but the most, I don't know. Dracula star Cynthia Evero runs off stage after catching an audience member filming. I don't know what the protocol is for that. I also know that Cynthia does some weird stuff. You'd think they should have like maybe a code word or something they can use to not break up the whole play, the whole performance, but still get that person to stop, like get security to check an area or something. I don't know. Guess what, you guys? There's a Blair Witch reboot. Nostalgia core. Blair Witch reboot heads to Cannes, and that was a movie from when I was pretty young that had everybody terrified and everybody thinking it was real. So now we have a reboot. We're gonna scare these kids now. It's their turn to be scared. Amazon discusses rebooting The Apprentice with Don Jr. as a potential host. Okay. Jeopardy champ Jamie Ding slams ice after a 31-day winning streak. So this person won 31 days, and I think when you finally lose a big streak, they give you some time to talk. And that's where that came in. And I did see who. I can't remember. Because obviously if you win against somebody that's been winning for 31 days, your name's gonna get instant whatever in Jeopardy world, you know. Look, there's more about clavicular. Okay. Look, Maxing streamer Clavicular is being sued for battery and fraud by a teen influencer, as well as essay about an unconsensual encounter. And I caught a little bit of this on, I think the channel's called Law and Crime. He injected her with a substance that she did not say, like, I want to do, like, maybe forcibly, or maybe she was so out of it, he literally used needles on her. Allegedly. That's freaking terrifying. at being sued by a former staffer for harassment and witness intimidation. Claims he was fired, harassed,